Imagine this. People around Indy creating new ideas, discovering new potential, developing new concepts, designing the future, and daring to dream beyond the realms of imagination. I'm your host, Ashton Wolf, and this is Indy on the Town.
Who doesn't love the movies? Watching the latest films have become one of the most common pastimes, and many people cannot imagine a world without movie theaters and your classic popcorn and soda. It's crazy how not long ago, films started out as the kinetoscope, then silent movies, then the talkies, and finally, Hollywood. In the mid-1930s, a man named Richard Hollinghead had a mom that was slightly too big for the standard seats of an indoor movie theater. He then realized that people like his mom wanted to be more comfortable while watching a film, and he decided to create a makeshift screen outside so that people can watch movies comfortably from their cars. He then went on to create the first drive-in movie theater. These drive-ins became super popular within the 40s and 50s because you didn't even have to get out of your car to relax and watch a film. After 1945, rising car ownership led to a boom in drive-in theaters, with hundreds being opened each year. By 1951, the number of drive-in movie theaters in the United States had increased from its 1947 total of 155 to 4,151. Beginning in the late 1960s, drive-in attendance began to decline as a result of improvements and changes to home entertainment, from color television to cable TV, VCRs, and video rental. Additionally, the 1970s energy crisis led to the widespread adoption of daylight savings time, which caused drive-in movies to start an hour later, and lower use of automobiles, making it increasingly difficult for drive-ins to remain profitable. And then came the coronavirus. Since the onset of the virus, drive-in movies seem to have made a comeback. Just like how Richard wanted people to feel more comfortable by staying in their cars, the virus has caused the same effect. People now do not feel as comfortable sitting within a confined theater space and would rather sit outside to enjoy a film. Despite drive-in theaters becoming almost obsolete in America, with about 300 left to be exact, the virus may be the resurrection for this vintage pastime. And that is going to take us to Noblesville, Indiana, to meet someone who has the coolest drive-in theaters around. This is a portable blow-up movie screen, complete with painted lines for the parked cars and high-tech sound pumped right to your radio. These guys get up at the crack of dawn to paint lines on the ground. Then, at about 6 p.m., another crew arrives to blow the air-filled screens up and secure them, so the wind doesn't blow them away. Oops! Looks like the wind got the best of that one. Oh well, if at first you don't succeed. And that brings us to Jim Wofford. He's an entrepreneur and a local staple for years. He owns Noblesville Signs, Hamilton County TV, and Wofford Outdoor Movies.
We started our outdoor movies 10 years ago at Forest Park in Noblesville. Originated of our outdoor movies is actually chairs and blankets. And it wasn't until this year that we actually designed it for a drive-in movie style, in which we went to the Hamilton County Fairgrounds for 6 weeks and did our movies there. Well, in the past, for our outdoor movies at the park, we would get 300-400 people. There was times that we'd had 1,000. But when we went to the drive-in style at Hamilton County Fairgrounds, we had no idea what we're going to do. We eventually set up 2 movie screens to accommodate the number of people that came, which was a good thing because we averaged over 300 cars a night. We originally started with black and whites, the 40s, the 50s, and the 60s. Over the years, the crowd started getting smaller. Our fans they're going away for the black and white movies. So we started going with the newer movies. We tend to stick with the 70s, 80s, and 90s. This year was a bit different because of COVID-19. This year we showed some great movies. We had Doolittle, Despicable Me 3, Toy Story 4, Playing with Fire, which was our biggest crowd we had. And it was just enjoyment to see people coming out for those family movies. Well, people tend to ask if we do concessions. In the past years at the local park, we would promote that people buy local. We do sell light concessions like popcorn, water, soda for $1. We didn't sell any at the drive-in this year. We had local vendors come. But the idea is to create a low economic impact for family to see a movie. So they would bring their own food. Maybe they bring their own popcorn, their own soda and water, or their Kool-Aid. And that was what was more important for us. So that's why we really don't sell too much.
Wow, I can't believe the Wofford Outdoor Theater has been there for over 10 years. I'm so glad I got a chance to show this to you guys, and I want you to tune in next time for more incredible things on Indie on the Town.
Wow, imagine that. Another exciting episode of Indie on the Town. But don't you worry, we're hitting the streets, and we just might be coming to your neck of the woods to find out what you and Indie are all about.
So, until next time.
I'm your host, Ashton Wolf.
And I'm your co-host, Aaron Hensey.
And this is Indie on the Town.